Hey, Dr. Warren Willey here with the Metabolic Clinic of Idaho. I'm going to talk to you about a very interesting subject that most people don't really think about, for lack of better words. I think some quote unquote experts might be aware of it, but the general population, I don't think understand that it's not only what you eat that's important. It can be when you eat. I call it food timing or chrononutrakinetics, which we'll cover in over a series of a few of these little presentations. So in the first one, I just want to kind of give some definitions and help people understand, because again, I think if more people understood that when you eat is important as what you eat, it could really help people with overall general lifestyle eating and quit all this crazy diet shit, the low carbs, high carbs, bad carbs, good carbs, bad fat, intermittent fasting, all these silly trends that nothing lasts forever. The secret to long-term health maintenance and optimal living is finding an eating plan that works all the time for you, your friends, and your family. And understanding food timing or chrononutrakinetics may be something that benefits you once you see it. So let's kind of jump into it here. We have biological rhythms, and they control our temperature, our sleep-wake cycle, digestion, hormones. Oh my goodness, the list goes on and on. This is a neat little chart that shows physiological function and where in the circadian cycle, a day, a 24-hour cycle, these things appear or have more power or more affected by drugs or more affected by food. It's pretty substantial if you take the time to sit and look at this little pictorial and say, wow, I knew cortisol went up in the morning. I knew testosterone went up in the morning, but I didn't know you had a catecholamine surge, platelet adhesiveness, and blood viscosity changes. Maybe that's why most heart attacks occur in the morning. Huh. Well, there you go. Big part of it. Food affects that as well. There's different types of biological rhythms. Ultradian rhythms are short biological cycles that occur under 24 hours. Basically, they're the sleep cycle. You go through stages like REM and non-REM sleep. Those are 90 to 120-minute cycles. You have hormonal pulses. Hormone cycles are so important to be aware of. And I do not know another practitioner out there, unless I train them, that takes that into consideration when doing lab tests. Growth hormone, cortisol, testosterone. Those are just examples of hormones that are released in periodic bursts. Other physiological processes that are so important: heartbeat, respiration, your nasal cycle. Why does your nose run? The left side of your nose run part of the day and the right side runs the other part of the day. It's actually a biorhythm that's happening with your schnozola there. Even productivity, attention, all those things are cyclic. 90-minute of focus and then take a break can really improve how good your next 90-minute of focus is going to be. Why? Because we are on these cycles, and they're so important to understand. Aligning daily activities with these rhythms can really boost your performance. It can enhance work, reduce fatigue, and when you eat can enhance or hinder a number of biological cycles. So again, we'll get into more of those when we do future series of this mode of presentation here. Infraredin cycles, they last greater than 24 hours. A menstrual cycle is a great example of that. But seasonal rhythms, like animals hibernating, or in my personal case, seasonal affective disorder. I hate not seeing the sunshine every day, and it changes my mood, my energy. It just changes everything. So other cycles that are affected in a greater than 24-hour period are your weekly or monthly patterns of metabolism, immune function, or stress response. So what that means is different times of the week or month or year are better times to lower your calories or train harder than others. It's really a fascinating science that's just not recognized like it should be. Circadian rhythms are seasonally or yearly cycles. Testosterone's my favorite example of that because my personal experience. In my part of the world, testosterone is at its highest in October, September, and 9 months after that, my kids are born. It's kind of funny too, in my part of the world, Southeast Idaho, this time frame, September, October, November, is also hunting season. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but interesting. But circadian rhythms also should be understood and applied. So how do we mess up our biological rhythms? Well, shift work does it. Technology does it, staring at your phone all night before you go to bed. Bad sleep, poor diet, and eating less or eating at less than optimal times can affect your biological rhythms. So in part 2 of this little series, we're going to cover chronopharmacokinetics versus chrononutrakinetics. I'm going to show you how certain drugs have better effects and or different effects at different time of the day, and then get into how food too can either benefit you or harm you, not because of the type of food it is, but when you're eating. Stay tuned.